Hey, Rob Weiser here, and I want to welcome you to the first video in this free training series in which I'm going to show you how to start generating passive income with your own simple online business. Now, passive income means basically you create something once and you can sell it and make money from it forever. Owning a piece of real estate that you can rent out and collect rent money from, that would be a form of passive income. Or one of my favorite examples are songwriters. A songwriter could have written a song back in the 1970s, a big hit popular song, and to this day, every time that song is played on the radio around the world, that songwriter receives passive income in the form of royalties. You know, it's said the average millionaire has 7 different streams of income, and normally this means they have passive income streams going on at all times. Now, with your own online business, I'm going to show you my favorite method for generating passive income, and it's a way to run a business over the internet that you can get started with right away, even if you don't have any technical knowledge or computer abilities. But even better, here's the really fantastic part. With the kind of online business I'm going to explain to you, there are virtually no startup costs. With real estate, of course, you would need to spend a lot of money to go buy a property. With many other forms of passive income, you'll be starting an actual brick and mortar business and actually need to rent a store or pay employees. With this method, there is none of that. You can be a one-person operation, set up this online business, let it run basically on autopilot, and have it generate money for you 24/7 around the clock for years and years to come. Now, I've shown a lot of people of all ages all around the world how to get started with their own profitable online businesses. And one of the unique ways about how I teach is that I really don't hold anything back. You are getting all of my secrets. You're getting the exact step-by-step roadmap that I followed and that I still follow to this day to set up new streams of passive income using the internet. Now, I don't hide anything. On screen right now, you're seeing some shots of some of my passive income streams. This is the money coming in for various products on various topics that I've been selling online for a long time. And so, unlike a lot of the other teachers out there, I take you into my business and actually show you how things work so that you can model exactly what I'm doing. Now look, there are a lot of different ways to make money online. You can make money on eBay or on Amazon. There are various ways to make money on Facebook. You can start your own website or your own blog and build it up over the years and maybe one day sell it for millions of dollars. But we're not talking about that here. See, I don't want to give you 5 or 10 or 20 different options to consider. What I'm going to do in these training videos is drill down and teach you the method that works for me and for many friends of mine. You see, when I first started out in this business years ago, there was no roadmap. I didn't have any friends who were really successful in this business. So I had to figure out most of this stuff on my own. There really weren't any good courses that I knew of to teach this stuff. So for me, it was a lot of trial and error. It was months and months of trying different ideas, learning how to build websites, trying to sell different things, and usually totally failing. And I was spending a lot of money too, because back then I had to pay somebody to build my websites and update my websites. Whereas now, you've come along at an amazing time because there are tools and services you can use that'll have you up and running with your own website and your own online business in an afternoon. And I'll be explaining all of this to you. So what I will be teaching you specifically is how to create your first digital product. So with this digital product, you are selling information, okay? So right now, I want you to think about a topic that you know a lot about, you enjoy learning about it, maybe you've gotten pretty good at it, and if a friend of yours were to come to you and say, hey, could you teach me more about that topic? Could you explain to me how you learned this and what you know about it? If you would enjoy telling someone else about this, then you have the basis of a very successful digital product. Now, there are hundreds, even thousands of digital products out there on a wide range of topics. Some of them are in little, small, unusual niches, and you might not think so, but those products are generating tens of thousands, even millions of dollars for their creators, all passively. So just off the top of my head, some ideas for top-selling digital products are meditation, yoga, how to lose weight. Maybe you have some tips on this because you've been through it yourself. How to train a certain breed of dog. How to learn to play a musical instrument in 30 days. How to improve your golf swing or how to get better at tennis in a short amount of time. How to enjoy better communication with your spouse or your loved one. Maybe you're a real estate agent and your product could be about how to become a top real estate agent in your area. Maybe you enjoy traveling as I do. Now, I've lived in other countries. I could easily write a short course or create a short product on how to live in a country like Thailand, where I am now. I could tell you about the costs of living, where you might want to live. I'll teach you about the cultural things you need to be aware of, maybe even some dating tips if you're looking for a possible partner in one of these places, on and on. Maybe you haven't lived in one of these countries, but you enjoy traveling and you've been to a certain place. It's one of your favorite destinations. And you could create a short digital course telling people about this destination and what they'll want to know as a tourist. So the list is really endless. And you don't even need to be an expert, because I'll show you ways of leveraging the expertise of others to get your product created or to bolster your product, to add more value to it. I'll give you an example. When I first started out in this business, some of my first products way back in 2008 were in the men's dating niche. And at the time, this was a very hot topic. There were all these guys searching the internet for advice on how to become more confident around women, how to talk to women, how to get a girlfriend, and so on. And so I was a single guy who wanted help on this topic myself. What I did was I reached out to experts. I found people out there on the internet who had books and who taught seminars on this topic. I contacted them. They were more than happy to do interviews with me. I would call them up, I'd record our conversation, and I basically made that the basis of the product. I didn't need to write anything. I could just transcribe these interviews and then use the MP3 audio recordings as the product. And so although I wasn't really an expert on it, I was able to reach out and contact experts and really use their knowledge to get my product created in less than 2 weeks. And it was a great product because I was leveraging their actual expertise. Right now you may be thinking, well, this sounds awesome, but why would anyone want to buy my digital product when there are so many other books and courses and teachers out there teaching a similar thing? First of all, when I teach you how to do this, you're not going to charge $5 or $10 just for an ebook. You're going to know how to charge $37 or $47 or even $97 for your product, because it won't just be an ebook. I'll show you how to present it as a course. So right off the bat, your course will seem a lot more precious and valuable and helpful than a simple book they might go over to Amazon and buy on Kindle for $3.99, okay? But the other way in which you're going to distinguish your product and make a lot more sales than those Kindle books is that I will teach you the principles of copywriting. And copywriting is the art of persuasion in print, meaning you're learning how to use words and language and phrases to communicate your message very effectively. And with good copywriting, you won't just write some description of your product off the top of your head and throw it up there on your website. You will follow a template, a blueprint, which I will share with you. You will introduce yourself. You will explain who you are, tell a bit of your background and your story in order to build up your credibility. You want your prospect, the person viewing your sales letter or watching your sales video, you want them to really feel that they can relate to you, that you have been in their shoes. You used to have these same questions or these same challenges. You used to struggle with this same problem, and you tried all the other books and all the other courses, but nothing ever really worked for you until you figured out this solution. And this solution, of course, will be your product. So it's all in how you frame it and how you present it. Now, most of these other products out there, the person who created them, who wrote that book on Amazon, they have no understanding of sales or marketing or psychology. They have no knowledge of copywriting, and this is where you will have a huge advantage over all those other marketers, all those other people. And again, you don't need to have any writing skills to really do this, because I'm going to teach you basic principles of persuasion and sales psychology and show you how to apply them and give you an actual step-by-step template to follow to write a very concise but very powerful and effective sales message that showcases you and showcases your product in a fantastic way. You'll also be learning about sales funnels. And a sales funnel means that when the customer purchases your product for, let's say, $37, and it's a course on how to improve your golf swing, as an example, the sale doesn't stop there. Once they've made their purchase, you can then show them a series of other products, which you can easily create. And these are like sort of upgrades. And so after making that $37 purchase, you might sell them an additional course for $67 and another one for $97. And then you might even sell them on your personal coaching package where they can get on Skype with you or email once a week, and you will give them personalized one-on-one coaching and tips, and you might charge $297 for a month of that. So again, not only will you be able to sell your product a lot more effectively by using copywriting and marketing, but by understanding how to set up a sales funnel, and it's very easy to do once I show you, you will multiply your income exponentially. So that author on Amazon who sells their golf swing book for $5.99, they don't stand a chance against a sales funnel like yours in terms of income and passive income, because your front-end sale will only be the beginning once you understand how to set up a simple sales funnel. So please, if you're worried about competition, if you're worried that your product will get drowned out there in the marketplace, I want to banish those thoughts from your mind. And in fact, in the next video in this series, I'm going to talk to you about why competition is a great thing. And I'll tell you why, if there are many, many other products out there on this topic that are selling, it is a great sign that you can be very successful as well. I never think in terms of competition because I have an opposite way to approach this. And this is why a lot of my products that make the most passive income for me are in some of the most competitive niches. So stay tuned, because in the next video, I'm going to break this all down for you, and I'm also going to show you how and where I sell my digital products. I will take you over my shoulder, take you into one of my accounts, and show you how and where I'm selling them, okay? And I don't think any of the other gurus out there are showing you this stuff in this much detail. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.